Okay, so my friend is sat at the front of the castle that we've just come through because he doesn't like being on video. Yeah, so anyway, I just thought whilst what's the name, I'll just come and sort of film this bit. So this is the castle here, and obviously all this has been sort of done up recently. I wonder if it's haunted. No, it'd be. I watched too many Ghost Adventures and Ghost Hunters, but yeah, you know, just sort of come and do a sort of investigation of this place at night time. Can you imagine? That'd be quite funny. Yeah, so anyway, this is Tonbridge, and as you can see, we're in sort of like what's left of a castle ruins, which has obviously been now sort of turned into a little sort of park area slash tourist thing, I guess. I think this is a hotel actually, this bit, but I'm not sure what it is actually. Oh, it could be some sort of conference room type things actually, I don't know. I'm just curious. I mean, this bit is a tourist information shop, this bit here, so I don't know, maybe that bit is something else. Not what's the name, what do you call it, hotel as I thought it was. Not sure. Look at that tree there. Wow, that's a big old thing. I do like trees. Amazing, especially when they get to that sort of age and size. They're quite incredible, you know, when you think about it. Wow. I mean, how long has that been there for? 100, 200 years? You know, wow, amazing. Of course, the castle's probably been here even longer than that, I would imagine. Although I'm not sure. It probably tells you somewhere, but I'm not really. I don't particularly want to be. It's a bit cold, you see, and there's just a bit. What's that? I mean, I'm not really. Well, you see, look, there's a little thing here, look, and it kind of tells you all the thing here. But I'm just feeling really lazy. I just don't want to be reading a load of stuff, at least right this minute anyway. So yeah, see, let's zoom in on that window up there. Let's have a look. Yeah, look at that. Eh? One imagines that the stonemasons that originally built this, you know, what they would have been doing, what their lives would have been like back in them days. Yeah. So, and then you got this here. I think this is like been deliberately made so that people can go up to the top. There's a turret, or what must have been one of the turrets, or what's left of a turret, at the top of this sort of zigzaggy path that you walk up. I've been up there before, especially on a very slidey and wet day actually, and it's a little bit precarious when it's like that, because then the pathway, flipping heck, is very steep in parts, especially around the corners, and especially as you get nearer the top and all. And it's like you really have to hold on to those railings to try and get yourself up there. But I mean, look at the size of these walls. Look how thick they are. I mean, you're talking about 6 foot, maybe more. I'm not sure. No, I'd say probably maybe even 7 feet thick. But you know, I mean, amazing. You know how thick those walls were. But like I say, this at the side of it, I think that's all just so that people can get up to the top. There's a turret, like I say, what's left of a turret at the top there. Amazing view from it and all. But anyway, right, I'm going to leave it there. My mate is sat there waiting, and it's really cold, and it's a bit unfair to leave him just sat there waiting, so we're gonna go through here now. So yeah, like I say, my friend is waiting, and it's a bit unfair to leave him there on his own and cold. It is a really cold day, it really is. So, oh look, 1643 apparently At least that's one of the dates on there, 1643. So, not sure exactly when that was. 11th century. 11th, oh right. Norman stronghold. Right, 11th century. 11th century. How long's that? Can't think off the top of my head. But that's quite amazing. Right, okay, I think we'll leave it there. So, yeah, pretty cool. Okay. Got interrupted by my phone going then. So anyway, this is a big old tree. I mean, this thing is huge. You might not be able to appreciate the sort of size of this thing on here, but believe me, this tree, I mean, I've seen bigger. I have. No, I'm not being funny, but I have definitely seen. There's a tree. In fact, there's a tree. In fact, that's at I've forgotten where it is. It's in Borough High Street actually, or just off Borough High Street. And that is humongous as all. And in fact, it's so big they've actually put a seat that goes around it. You can actually sit around it. It's huge. So it's even bigger than this. It is bigger in terms of girth, at least. Anyway, I'm not sure about height. No, in fact, it's probably about the same height as well, or maybe even higher. So it is bigger, but still, it is a big old tree. This, and I love trees. I do, especially when they get to this size and age. Absolutely love them. They're amazing. So anyway, I've just given it a hug because I like hugging trees. Yes, I'm a tree hugger. What are you going to do? Yay, I'm a tree hugger. What's the harm in hugging a tree? It's a beautiful living thing, so why not? I don't mind hugging a tree. Yeah. Anyway, so there's this big beautiful old tree there, look. And anyway, we're walking back now. Oh, noisy motorbike. Yes, okay mate, you got a motorbike, fine. God, talk about disturbing the bit. I swear as you get older, you know, you want more quiet times than you want noisy times. Anyway, never mind about the motorbike. What am I waffling on about that for anyway? You probably can hear it on this. It's probably coming through quite clear, I imagine. Anyway, look, there's that big old tree, look at it. So here's a big old size. It's a beautiful looking thing. Anyway, right, so what I'm going to do is I'll cut us off here. But weirdly, funny enough, I wasn't about being disturbed by that phone call just then. So I've got two little bits of film to try and put together now, somehow, possibly. Right, I'm going to leave it there.